Hi, I'm Dave. This is Call of the Wild, day 2, and the headliners, Lost Society. Hello.
Hey.
You're looking chilled and relaxed for a headline gig coming up?
Absolutely. Honestly, it's one of those moments where you kind of have to squeeze yourself every now and again and just think, is this really happening? But yes, it is. And, this whole day we've been reminiscing about the fact that we've actually been able to tour the UK very extensively throughout the 10 years, 10 plus years that we've been a band. And I feel like we have a special bond with the UK fan base. And, honestly, it's just... every year, we try to step it up, and now having a first, concrete headliner slot at a festival in the UK, it feels crazy for us. But at the same time, it's like, what? We deserve this, and today we're going to show everyone at this festival and hopefully show everyone in the UK that we are truly, we're not messing around. We're here to do what we love to do, and hopefully it translates to everyone here.
Yeah, I mean, I think you've played Bloodstock before as well.
We have. We've done Bloodstock, we've done Download twice,
right?
And, we've done 2 headliner tours throughout the UK and a bunch of support tours also. So we have a long history with the UK.
Your music is quite a hybrid now, isn't it? It's progressed from like the early years of thrash, and you've come metalcore. I don't like calling it metalcore because it's much more than that.
Honestly, the thing for me is like my biggest dream with Lost Society is that people just refer to it as it's a metal band. It's Lost Society because you think of bands like Slipknot, you think of bands like from Iron Maiden onwards, it's like you just refer to them as the band name, and I love that. It's something because it shows that it's something truly unique, and it's an addition or a sum of every member's own personal music taste, and that's what I think Lost Society is all about. Also, because for us, it's like we weren't always just the Slayer guys. We were also the Iron Maiden guys. We were also the Avril Lavigne guys, the Eminem guys, and everything in between. Because we just love music. That's the thing for us. So for us, it was just a matter of time before we were able to just kind of use all of that in our, in our music within the context of what we were doing. And I feel like now, we're closer to being exactly what we are musically and showing our musical DNA to what we've ever been.
Yeah, I mean, just going back over the last couple of albums, the 4th album was released in 2020, just before lockdown.
Yeah.
That must have been gutting.
That was a bummer, honestly, in so many ways, obviously. But, ever since that, I've been, I'm the annoying optimist.
Yeah.
And in this sense, I've always said that, it was a terrible situation, obviously. It was a terrible situation for everyone on planet Earth. But I am very grateful for the fact that we put the record out when we did, because people had time to listen to it.
Yeah.
And, getting such a variety of messages from everyone around the world who are like, hey, you know what? This time sucks. This time in the world sucks, but your album provided some sort of release for me. So thank you for that. Yeah. So honestly, all of those comments just make it all worthwhile. And I feel like after that very difficult, year and a half, 2 years, when we got back on stage, seeing kids singing these songs, singing it word for word, I'm like, you know what? We made the right decision, not postponing it by a single week.
Yeah. I mean, I think what really impressed me is you also produced an album then in 2022 to follow it up, rather than sitting back and say, oh, we must tour the previous album, blah, blah, blah. You've come out, bang out with more new music again, fresh and exciting. So are we expecting new stuff now?
Absolutely. Like I've been saying it to a lot of interviewers today. I've said, officially I'm not allowed to say anything, but you know what? It's that classic mumbo jumbo. I'm like, yes, I can tell you, we are going to be hitting the studio this summer.
Right.
We're going to be recording a load of new music, and hopefully as soon as possible, hopefully even during this year, we're going to be able to introduce the world to the new era of Lost Society and the next thing that is going to be happening. But don't take my word for it, but we're definitely going to be recording stuff this year.
Do you think you'll evolve your sound a little bit more?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, we've been challenging ourselves probably more than ever during this cycle, or say this session of writing new music, because for us it's just like we have a very certain goal for the band. It's like obviously every year we have to grow bigger. We want to tour the bigger rooms. We want to do the bigger festivals. We want to get the headliner slots, and we want to build this to be a massive progressive band. And I think that always calls for a band challenging themselves more than they've ever challenged themselves before. Digging really deep into what music really resonates to us, and writing songs that no one's going to be like, oh, well, okay, you can hear the influence from that or the influence from that. I want people to listen to this record and be like, holy shit, this is Lost Society. This is what it's all about.
Okay, so what are you bringing to the stage tonight then?
We're bringing 4 guys who have so much adrenaline packed inside of them, because the last show we did was almost 6 months ago.
No way.
So it's going to be, it's the first of the year. It's going to be a UK headliner debut for us. It's going to be us also. I think it's going to be us proving to Call of the Wild, proving to Lincoln, Lincolnshire, and the whole UK that we deserve this spot.
Yeah, maybe a Bloodstock headline gig.
That's what we're going for, dude. That's what we're going for.
Okay, so we'll finish. Yes? I got that right, didn't I? I just suddenly mind went blank. Tell me about Finland.
Well, honestly, what I can tell you right now is that Finland is about 10 degrees hotter than it is here. And when I left, the sun was shining and it wasn't raining. Now, I mean, the classic thing that everyone always asks about Finland is, what's in the water? What's in the food that you eat? Why are there so many metal bands coming out of Finland?
Yeah.
But, for me, it's a country where you have a very, very, very wide variety of possibilities. Yeah. You're allowed to try things. You're getting influences from obviously the whole world. And it's a perfect kind of breeding ground for creating or for creativity in itself. And it's a great place. I just moved to Helsinki last year.
Right. Okay.
I'm from a city called Jyväskylä that's in dead center in the country, but I finally made the move to Helsinki, and I've been enjoying myself there.
Yeah, my son went to Helsinki 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
And we are in constant arguments because I've been to Oslo, and it's Oslo's better. There's Norway out. But you're going to say obviously Helsinki's a lot better.
I share a love for a lot of cities.
Yeah,
I'm going to be political. I'm going to Switzerland the shit out of that.
Well, I'm not going to hold you up too much longer. Thank you for taking the time to chat.
Thank you so much.
I wish you the very best. I'm really looking forward to the gig tonight.
Thank you so much. It's going to be cool. It's going to be cool.
Cheers.
Cheers.